A Vietnam War hero finally getting the accolades he deserves. It took decades, but today President Biden awarded an 83-year-old retired Green Beret colonel with the Medal of Honor.
Stephanie Bertini joins us now with his story and how his courage saved lives. Stephanie.
The Medal of Honor is the highest military decoration in the United States, and today it was given to a Vietnam War veteran, a brave man who received a long overdue military award at the White House.
58 years after he bore the battle, we honor a true hero of our nation, Colonel Paris Davis.
2 years shy of 6 decades since his heroics in Vietnam, retired U.S. Army Colonel Paris Davis was awarded the Medal of Honor by the President of the United States.
Recognizing gallantry above and beyond the call of duty.
Davis is one of the very first black officers in the Green Berets. He fought during the Vietnam War. In 1965, during an ambush, he suffered multiple gunshot wounds, but did not leave his men behind, making multiple attempts to rescue them, even though he was ordered to evacuate. Here's the retired colonel recounting his will on the battlefield.
Finish the mission, complete the mission, try to do it as quickly and as daringly as you can, and get back as safely as you can.
His commanding officer at the time recommended him for the Medal of Honor, but his paperwork disappeared. His story kept alive long after his retirement in 1985.
They talked to everyone they could, Congress people, governors or whatever, and wherever, whenever they could. And it worked.
Now, 83 years old, the retired colonel finally recognized for all he was and still is.
That word gallantry, it's not much used these days, gallantry. But I can think of no better word to describe Paris, to describe you. I really can't. Gallantry. And everyone here feels exactly the same way.
The retired colonel's supporters believe racism played a role. Whatever the reason is, the paperwork disappeared. Today, history was made. Steve?
Finally made up for it. All right, thanks, Stephanie.